Friends, I have prepared this estimate. Mainly the description is taken from that railway's weighted estimate, and that is the problem because they have written price for supply. Here not price, it will be simply supply, erection, testing and erection. Moreover, they complained that I have written too much. That is total description of the item that I have written because it is tender schedule. There should be no ambiguity. In this point, they are wrong. It must be descriptive, fully, no, without any ambiguity. So they are wrong. Now for price for supply, as it is a vetted estimate, so I have some confusion because as an officer, I have never prepared all these things. Simply we are checking it, and in supervisor level, I passed my service 10 years in traction power control, 6 years in TRD training school, and few years in the other places, but not in office. Office duty I have never made, never done. So this type of estimate preparing, it is the duties of supervisory level, and our duty is to check it as an officer. I work for officer for 11 and a half years, and there we are checking it mainly. The description is a specification, that means if it is the right or wrong, and the quantities, and addition can be done simply by in the Excel, no problem. So uh, no detail preparing of this estimate I did earlier because I never did official job. In traction per control, our duty was to maintain the part supply and raise the reliability of part supply and treat efficiently the breakdown management. This was my role, and in training school I was chief instructor. There we are not preparing estimate. And another 3 to 4 years I is posted in vehicle section, in store section, in overhead parts operation, in remote SCADA remote control, not SCADA, FMBFT remote control. At that time it was FMBFT remote. This is the beginning of my job service. So I miss this type of work, and for this, but I am not eager to avoid it. Though it was not my work, my designation was design review consultant. It was not my job, but they issued it. I am interested to do it. Any work I am interested to do it to learn something. But they are not happy. As I argue with them, we need some documents. I cannot make it in the air. Give me some documents, some drawings. Why? Because this is the station lighting mainly, and if you don't know the existing power supply system there, how will you make? They are telling guess. You put the transformer. This is arguing. This is what kind of forcing. Nothing. It is not the right way. As a as an administrator, as a railway man, you should collect it through the field. And I also tried, and I collected it, and accordingly I made it. You can't blame that I did not make any effort. I collected it from field. There are no transformer. There is a 11 kV. There is a 11 kV substation. All I collected. Even after that, they terminated me. Though it was not my work, it is the work of my colleague. He was observed as sector expert, electrical general, and in initial stage, another sector expert is required for TRD, traction distance overhead system, but they don't observe it. They did not observe anyone. So I was the victim. I was the victim of termination illegally. No problem. I think God is helping me. I will not face any problem. So many services available now in India for railway, but I think now I'll stop it because 66 years is passing. So better not to engage in any other job. But job is available. They're giving somewhat more money, but I am not hanker after money. My motto is to help the poor, and already I started it. Now I'll reduce the amount for helping the poor. Okay. Now estimate. Suppose a station lighting mainly. So what do you need? You have to give power supply to the station lighting, to the signaling system, to the station building, but you have to think the reliability of power supply. For this, we have auxiliary transformer. That means which reduce 25 kV to 110 220 volt AC single phase. It is one option. Then local supply. Here local supply is 11 kV, and from there I need transformer to step down 11 kV to 440 or single phase 230, both three phase 3 hour system, 3 phase 4 hour system, star connected secondary. Then diesel generator set, another thing, diesel generator, and also for signal battery backup is there. Battery backup is there. Signal needs power supply always, so the reliability must be there. And first you must understand the requirement. What is the requirement? You have to do platform lighting, you have to do station building lighting, you have to provide air condition like S&T and other places. You have to provide street light for the approach road, and you have to provide high mast tower if it is required some yard. Here it was required 5 numbers of high mast tower was included. High mast tower, it is giving light to the yard also. Where there is a big yard, you need high mast tower. Just like in the street, road. You have seen in the road some where the crossings are coming. That means so many roads are moving, going from the center. There we are providing high mast tower. It is giving light all around. Another thing is 11 kV line. How you will get the 11 kV line? There is only one substation, and you have to draw the 11 kV line, and from there you have to put it. So all these things you have to think what material is required, and accordingly I did it. But here the word price, they objected it seriously. Why price? Yes, I admit it. As I copied it due to the shortage of time, that means only 2 days they have given me. So it can be changed easily. Erase it, price for, then supply reaction testing and electrical connection, everything will come. What is the problem? It is not a big thing. Simply it will take few hours to change all this price portion. And another blame is I am making too big. But in this sense they are wrong because it is required. There should be no ambiguities. The tenderers must know what we need, what we need. So here see tender document serial number, then description, that means which material you need, then quantity, how much, and in what unit you need it, and then its unit rate, and multiply the quantity with rate, you will get the amount. So very simple system, but that main thing is your engineering knowledge. You should have clear idea about the electrification system. Then you can do it easily and avoid ambiguity in the tender schedule. It must be clear in description. After that, another option is there. That means what that thing? Now, explanatory note for each item. Suppose one, you have to write explanatory for one. You write it clearly. What is that the item? Clearly, you write it with its specification and everything. Number two, also again you write it explanatory note. Number three, you write explanatory note. So this is the system and this is the estimate. So first you grow your engineering knowledge, then put it in, and tender schedule. Very simple because only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns you have to fill up. You can assess the quantity. That means you need engineering knowledge. Engineering knowledge. Otherwise, you cannot fill up the quantity. It is the main thing. Okay, friends. Today, I think it is sufficient. I also included the 11 kb side also. That is not from the estimate. They have told and I have seen. I saw that they overlooked the power supply incoming arrangement. How they can get power supply. So I included it. Okay. Thanks, friend. Here, which I have included for the 11 kV line, has been shown. So this is the requirement. They missed it in their vetted estimate. I included it. But after so many effort, after collecting data from the field and everything, all in vain. But there is a word in Bengali, Rakhe Krishna Mareke. That means if God will save you, nobody can do anything on you. So that is the situation here. I am the devotee to God, so He will save me. God bless them, these impure people who hanker after money, for honor, for fame, for position. God bless them. Pardon them. Not bless, pardon. So this is the system of estimate. You first know that engineering background, then only you can do it easily. Try to study the electrical general of railway, then you can do it easily. Very simple thing. Okay.